the last game of the year. Time is on. And the Blues kicking off down to Daly Cherry Evans, and it's an identical situation to what it was in Sydney. Away now for Cherry Evans, and jinks and comes back. Munster. And the three is Capewell playing in the second row, playing left edge second rower. Munster again, short, chance on here, and Valentine Holmes has got the first try.
Patriots.
That'll be his ninth try in Origin from memory. Can tend to get a little bit lost at fullback. He's more comfortable there on the edge. And his kick is coming back. The flags are up. Almost in the middle of the ground, but they go to the left side for Cleary to put a kick in. And Allen goes up and comes down without it. Now, Cherry Evans might have been offside, was he? And the Blues are claiming a try.
I have a try.
Oh, he's given a try as far as he's concerned, but they're going up for an examination.
And watch this, bang.
Well, he definitely hasn't.
No grounding by Daly Cherry Evans, and the ball is grounded in the in goal by James Tedesco. We have a decision.
So the Blues have got themselves a try.
Yeah, Harvey Norman replay. He's just stone cold dropped that, Allen. Cherry Evans couldn't pick it up, and Tedesco man on the spot to get his hand on it. A fortuitous try for the Blues. Harvey Norman replay again. The catch was probably a little too easy for him.
Here's Cleary, who put the bomb up. Yep. He's on line. 6-all.
One decision now could make or break you for this first half.
Ball sitting down just outside the 10. Addo-Carr giving it immediately to Tedesco. Arrow is out there in 16. Tedesco loses the ball. Fasua Malawi takes it ahead. He's dragging players with him. Referee went down.
Now we've got an injured player. One of the Blues is down.
Tedesco's hurt.
With Tino.
Yeah, the Queensland players are calling for someone to come on and help him.
I think it is just sliding
gaga.
into it. Zero tackle with Tino.
Well, this could well be the end of Tedesco's night. He's staggered there. He will not be coming back.
This is a big moment in this Origin decider, a big moment.
Yeah, Isaiah Yeo's up. He'll go. It's an accidental knee there from Papali. As you said, he'll be gone for the night, Tedesco. No need for that carry on by Jai Arrow. But Isaiah Yeo, I'd say he'll go to right centre, and Clint Gutherson will go to fullback.
Munster just wants the ball.
30-metre line, sorry, Dan.
Munster just wants the ball the whole time.
And Cherry Evans with a half break.
Harry Grant was screaming for a 6 again there. Munster with a nice little kick.
Gutherson cleans up down in his own in goal. Cleary, not frightened to kick early.
That's a great kick. That's a great kick.
It's going to find touch.
That's a great kick.
That is a brilliant kick.
And the best thing about it is the courage to do it.
Cook then towards the uprights. Back to Paulo. Another offload. Walker loses the ball. Munster tries to burst through.
That's great defence from Queensland, and look how quickly Munster swooped onto that ball. Now they've got a penalty, a 6 again.
Let's go.
And the boys are getting restless.
Time off.
Well, it's been frantic stuff. Well, there's Munster hitting Cleary in the mouth, trying to get him to let go.
Okay, I've ruled penalty Queensland. We're playing on.
Cherry Evans then finding Munster, and the ball goes to ground and Cleary dives on it, but it's a knock on. Cherry Evans, a sweep, Holmes, he's put over the line by Addo-Carr.
Yep.
Well, if he doesn't juggle this, I think he scores.
Nathan Cleary. Cherry Evans off his right foot, a jink and a dummy, and then it's gone to Munster, who's run around Addo-Carr, puts another kick in. Here comes Cherry Evans. Daniel Tupou loses the ball. Queensland are short. Wow. Munster. He is white hot. Here he is again. Left foot kick. There's open pasture. Oh, that might have cost them. No, it hasn't. Edric Lee goes over to score. Edric Lee goes in to score after Brinko got a hand on it, but it went back. Touch judge gives an indication.
Ball's gone backwards
that
off the
it went
hands of Brinko
backwards.
Lee.
Good piece of
Taken
work on
cleanly
the
by
sideline.
Edric
There
Lee.
it is. See the arm saying to his referee, it's gone back. Makes it easy.
And grounded in the in goal. Have a decision.
And then Edric takes the fall.
Look at Munster here. The little kick in behind, regather, kick again in the one motion. And you see that Daniel Tupou has had to come from the left wing across there to defuse that. Munster sees it straight away. Grant gets him the ball. Munster kicks to the open spaces. They get a bad bounce, Queensland. Fortuitously knock it back with Edric Lee unrivaled to get to the try line. That's a big moment. Munster brilliance.
Now Valentine Holmes has got that. With 1 3/4 to go. And it looks sweet. It is. Harry Grant came on at the 25th minute. Munster back on the blind side. Tries to do it himself. He's able to get an offload away to Capewell, to Gagai. Gagai steps back inside, does it again. Gives it back to Munster. And Munster's picked up and put away by Angus Crichton. Cherry Evans almost dropped that ball. And then it's gone to Kafusi. It's out to Brinko Lee. Now it's with Edric Lee. I think Bing will be on the ground himself. So Jai Arrow playing the ball.
Just back on that try for Queensland, I still reckon the first kick from Munster, I reckon he nearly missed it. I reckon it was a missed kick. But on the end of the second kick, Edric Lee, by the way, I mean, he great effort by him tonight making his debut. He hasn't played for 7 weeks. His last game was for Newcastle in the second or the last round of the comp. It's a long time between drinks. Great effort by Edric Lee tonight.
So half-time is with us. We're running away from the Caxton Street end, and here's a break being made by Grant. There's a push in the back. Then there's Holmes coming like a lightning bolt, but he can't make it.
I'm okay with the first bit up here.
Nathan Cleary contesting the ball. No interference. Ball comes off Valentine Holmes.
Jai Arrow plays it on the 40-metre line. Harry Grant again away, and then he comes across field, turns it back inside for Allen, and Allen has taken McGuffus and got it away in time. It's with Cherry Evans now. Here's Josh Papali inside the 10, 5 out, an offload, back to Munster, then to Collins, and he's 5 out from the line, if that. Munster, Cherry Evans, a long ball, Gagai got it away, oh, knocked on by Holmes.
That's incredible football from Queensland. And Harry Grant again. Harry Grant again. Across the field, taunting the Blues defence. Finds a gap, comes out the other side, then gets the offload. Munster into the fray. He's just got to steal Munster. Queensland back on the attack.
Stolen by Harry Grant. Right hand lower corner in the box. Replay of what you saw. Now it's with Papali. Back direct. Grant close to the line. Long ball Munster. Second man play Cherry Evans into touch.
Now that's unfortunate. Little break. You can't let them go.
Yeah, but that was better from the Blues because Adokar did come up and in. They've been sitting back and sliding, and Yo's lack of pace out there has been a problem for them.
Oh,
Tupou!
get that in here.
Friend goes back to the blind for Munster to stand and give it back to Friend. Puts in a little kick. Adokar is there to clean it up. Line drop out. 5 tackles gone now for Queensland to the blind side. Capewell with a little kick, and he's offside, I fancy. This to take it to 14-6, and he's got it. About 7 metres away from the line. And Grant gets it on to Welch, and he gets it back to Grant. Grant puts the head down. Oh! I think he might have a try.
Hey, Chiz.
There's a hint of losing the ball, but I think the referee's going to give it. He does.
Make sure that Harry Grant
has
retains
scored.
possession in ground.
Another one of the newcomers gets a try.
Well, he's been a thorn in their side from the time he come on the field.
No problem. So Cook, Cleary puts his foot on the accelerator, but the gap closing. Grant and Welsh making the tackle, and here comes Walker. Back to Gutherson. There's a try for Daniel Tupou, his second in Origin.
Happy at the inside. Be able to check the inside.
Just got to check that Gutherson gets this ball to the outside shoulder of the lead runner. I don't believe there's any interference, but it's the way they rule on these things. The ball goes back.
Ball is caught outside the lead runner. It's a defensive decision from Branko Lee to come in on that lead runner.
Well done, Mr. Referee. That's what the Blues needed.
Daniel Tupou remains in the field of play.
That's what the Blues needed. They needed to
And
construct
Grant's
a
ball in the
try.
in goal. We have a decision.
They needed to construct a try. Find their way to the in goal.
Here comes Cleary.
20 metres out. And Nathan gets another two. It's 20-12. So Munster behind Capewell. Here's it. No, he's put it down. Holmes putting it down. Gutherson sprinting back to the 20. Frizzell passes. It's with Safiti. Safiti, that's the 10-metre line. They're 12 out. And a penalty for holding.
You're in the game.
Into a drawn situation. And then Cleary for Yo. He's over halfway, chased and put down by Sewer.
Get the ball back to Walker.
Cleary. The ball has been lost.
The ball needed to get to Walker. When Yo made that break down the right, they had to position themselves deeper and get the ball to Walker.
Everyone's buggered. Everyone's tired.
I'm
They're playing
tired.
on memory. They're playing on memory at the moment. You just got to keep finding and lifting.
Cherry Evans. Over the top came Crichton. And there's another penalty.
Yeah, he's been knocked out by his own man here, I think.
For the head injury. Time off for the injury.
He's been knocked out by his own man here, I think, accidentally.
Cleary, Whiten, then Gutherson. Now Yo puts a kick in, and O'Carr's coming quickly, puts another kick on it. And was he fouled? Was he fouled? Was he interfered with?
Okay.
Yes, I fancy.
Yep. I have
The
no
referee
try,
may have
Chiz.
viewed it that way.
I have no try. I have a professional foul. The contact on Josh Addo-Carr. Corey Allen, professional foul.
Cook again, a long ball to Cleary. He puts a kick in. Crichton's after it with Gagai. Line drop out. On the first of the final set, you would think that the Blues will get anyway. Here's Safiti down to the 20-metre line. Have they got something magic inside them? Is there a miracle waiting? Here's Crichton. Tupou smashed to the ground. 5 metres away.
Edric Lee.
30 seconds to go. Long ball, a kneeling Whiten. Out to Cook, he wants to go long. To Cleary. Cleary gets away from Welsh. Comes back to the middle of the ruck. And that's where he's at, just inside the 20. Here is Paulo. Lost the ball. Has he? Yes. He's lost the ball. And the Maroons run it dead. Jake Friend throws it into the crowd up at the northern end.
New South Wales are challenging.
So we've got a challenge
the
here.
ruling of Queensland taking
Queensland
the
is
ball back.
celebrating, but New South Wales have got a challenge on the lost ball.
Yeah, you can challenge. You got 10 seconds.
He tries to pass it. He tries to pass it. The ball is touched by Harry Grant. It's not. It's picked up by Friend.
Jake Friend knocks the ball on into the head of New South Wales.
Game over.
Challenge is successful.
Game over. Queensland wins.
Jake Friend knocks it on.
Challenge
and
successful.
That kills the play. Knock on, Jake.
That's it, though.
There he is. He's blown time.
Hey!
After all of that, a giant punctuation mark. Origin is done and dusted over a period of a fortnight with Queensland winning the Shield.
I'd like to thank not just this team here, but everyone who's supporting us at home. We made a lot of sacrifices, and there's a lot of people at home that can't be here tonight, so thank you. Thank you to everyone in this stadium. This is the best stadium in the world. Thank you very much. And on behalf of the worst ever Queensland team, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite Daly Cherry Evans, Queensland champions in 2020.